So right now, let's bring in our other guest, Roberto Serrini. Roberto.
Hi.
Hi there, Roberto. Welcome back.
Yes. Nice to see you.
Nice seeing you. Last time you were on, I think it was in towards the end of May,
Yes.
and we haven't seen from you since or heard from you. But
Yes.
I know you've been busy. So
I have. As you can see, I've been eating, so there's more of me to see. As most people have in this quarantine. So
all right. Well, let's watch why you've been eating. So Russell, show that clip.
We've been nominated for 2 Taste Awards, so I'm officially stress eating. In Bocca, a film, 20 cookbooks, 4 dishes, 2 friends.
Immersion,
repulsion,
devotion, lactation,
laceration,
eruption,
emotion,
impersonation,
aggression,
presentation,
affection,
combustion,
Attention,
equation, secretion,
aviation,
slow motion,
gustation,
immersion,
contortion,
perfection,
reaction,
libation,
stop motion.
and donation. Help Italy take a trip in Bocca. Visit Italy in Bocca to find out more.
All right, Italy in Bocca is the documentary that you made right before the pandemic. So give us a little more history on it, please.
Well, a friend of mine collects these really cool, rare cardboard cookbooks called Italy in Bocca, and it's a book from each region in Italy, so 20 in all. And he just finished his collection. It took him years, like 20 years to put together. So it's the day before quarantine in New York, God, like a year ago. And we're like, well, let's do a blowout dinner because this might be the last time we could eat with friends. So we made this insane meal, went to the best shops in New York, went to Pino's, we went to Gustiamo's, we went to Caputo's. We got all the ingredients. We cooked 4 amazing recipes out of these books. And, as a filmmaker, I, for better or worse, document everything, regardless if I know what I'm going to do with it. So we shot it. It was a great meal. And then while quarantine was going on, it was the first thing on my hard drive. So I started cutting together and turned into this documentary. And it's just been like skyrocketing since then.
So that's great. So since May, what has happened to it, and what's some of the reaction?
Well, we put it up, and then, people started watching it, obviously, talking about it, asking where they can get the books. We had a bunch of interviews with celebrity chefs and Epicurean royalty, did a lot of Zoom calls and interviews like this with people. And basically, we used the film as kind of a vehicle to help bring awareness to Italy, because in the early stages of the pandemic, Italy was getting just destroyed. So it was hard not to make this film and not think about Italy all the time and how sad it was. So we're trying to raise money for food banks. We work with the Food Bank of New York and the World Food Bank, and raised a decent amount of money for people in need. So it's been amazing. And now, almost a year later, it's won 6 film festivals. They still have those, even though they're online. And it's nominated for 2 Taste Awards, which I've been told are like the Oscars for food and culture. So I'm very proud of that.
Well, how cool. Yeah, the Taste Awards. Can you give me any more information about that? Who sponsors them, or who?
They're in LA, the LA Taste Awards. I mean, Anthony Bourdain was like the first recipient, and he was inducted into their whole
And look what happened to him.
Right, just to be in the room with his company. I don't care like what happens. It's just like, wow, that's epic. So it's been going on for a while now. I don't know how long, but it's an established thing, and you're in really good company. You're with some of the greatest films and television that has to deal with culture, food, and fashion. So regardless, it's just nice to be recognized, and it's nice that people watch the film, and hopefully they can still help not just Italy but anyone that's kind of still suffering from the pandemic, because it's not like people aren't. It's still raging. So hopefully this brings a little joy and a little help, and makes people fat too, which makes me happy.
So when do you find out about the Taste Awards?
End of March.
End of March. Ooh, that's exciting, though. So now, do you put your name on buses like for an Academy Award and things like that?
No, we're more subtle
to the
like
voters.
that. We're much more subtle. We like to do the other way, where it's like, oh, you haven't heard of us? Don't worry about it. Like that. much sexier for us. So no, I don't even know how we got in there, to be honest with you. It just kind of happened to happen, and so stoked about it. And I think, the more people that watch it, the more people love it, the more popular it gets. So it was a really nice project to have. I mean, you started this, back in the day too, and I feel like we both sunk our teeth into something we really love doing, and it's just nice to see it continue. And the one good thing that's come out of all this, really.
Yeah, lemons into limoncello.
Yeah, sour grapes into wine. Let's do this.
So, when was the last time you were in Italy?
It feels like a billion years ago. No, it was just over a year ago. Just over a year. So, but everyone I know, thank God, is safe. My family's okay over there. My friends. I mean, everyone's having a hard time because the economy is totally stalled. But Stanley Tucci's doing okay. He's going around eating his spaghetti. Good for him.
I was going to bring that up. He has a show on a CNN about eating Italy or something like that.
Yeah, no. So it's nice. At least I can virtually travel through the TV screen with him. So I'm glad.
Well, I was wondering if he stole the idea from you. That's what I was wondering.
Look, stole, borrowed. We're all Italian. It's one family. How can I get mad at him? It's not really a big deal. But if Stanley, you're watching, give me a call, okay? We got to talk to
you. So, have you gotten calls from famous people, about this?
Yeah, no, we've talked to a bunch. I mean, if you go to the website, ItaliBocca.com, you can check out the blog. There's a bunch of cool interviews. And we got approached by a few different production companies to try to put it into some kind of a series format for Netflix or Italian television. So it's been super interesting. I literally had no idea when we did this that it was going to turn into anything. I was just shooting things with my phone and a camera that I always have, and just thinking, oh, we should document this. This is going to be a banger meal. And it turned into this really beautiful story about two friends, this country that they love, and the food that brings them together. So. It's been fantastic, really fantastic.
So where is your friend now that you did this with?
He's dead. No, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. So dark. So dark, Amber. You too, though, with the news. So dark. I can't even deal with you. No, he's good. He's in New York. He's still in Brooklyn in the same place. So he's weathering out the storm, and we're working on other projects together as we go along. So it's been good. We're both glad that we've had this to kind of work on and bring people together and, bring a little light into the darkness kind of thing.
Oh, well, good luck to you. That is so cool. And after this settles, after you win the Taste Awards and you're featured on Netflix and all that, what's your next big project? Or do you have anything else that you're laying the groundwork on?
Yeah, I'm going to lose 80 pounds, buy a Speedo and a small boat and just travel between Croatia and Italy back and forth eating spaghetti and clams. That's just all I want to do right now. That's it. Once I get famous, I want out. Just tuck out. That's it. So I'm working on that. But,
All right. We all have to have goals. That's for sure.
Yes, that's true.
Great. All right. Well, thank you very much, Roberto. And remember, it's in your acceptance speech, it's Amber LeMay.
Amber LeMay. Thank you, Amber LeMay. You gave us everything here at the table and the bounty that we eat from.
Thank you very much.